Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's video review, I do find that the approach in trying to give, meaningful, helpful advice at these levels does become a little bit tough, but I am just not the analyst that is going to attempt to call the top for you. There's so many spots along this path where you could have attempted that. I'm going to typically be the trend following trader, and the SPY has notched another new lifetime high today. So while I wanted to start by acknowledging that the index is not on a discount, but I'm generally going to be trying to still find things to buy, and you try to do it through a sector-based analysis of something that, maybe has a little bit more to give. And for today's scanning, it came up through ITB. Now, ITB, and looking at a individual ETF like this, I think is very helpful because it not only gives you the setup in the ETF itself, but then it gives you all of the components that are inside of it that you can choose for trading opportunities. The ones that I'm seeing that I think look best here, we're going to look at Toll Brothers, SHW, and Lowe's. So again, beginning with the sector, thinking that things are going pretty well there in ITB, and then just kind of more of the same, where here we have a mature squeeze. You have a pattern that came back and held the 50-day simple moving average, and if we just lay our typical Fibonacci proportions on it, provided we do not get back below 95, eventual targets up there into 108 and 112, I think look very good. So that is part of where I'm going to be looking to put some risk over the next couple of weeks. And then inside that, SHW is kind of more of the same. Now, this one is a little bit thinner, so you may want to think about multiple entries or just working it in a way that accounts for that. But I see this where you had the earnings that have already been announced. You come down to the 50 and catch a nice bid there. And the squeeze to me looks like it's going to be eventually taking us up into 350. And then another that, again, I'm not telling you that these names are necessarily on discount. Lowe's was up 3.5% today. And of course, earnings will bring a certain degree of uncertainty to it as well. But look at this monthly squeeze. These are signals that when they really get going, can push you into at least the old lifetime high, and then the extensions that follow after, I think, will also be meaningful targets. So breaking down the ITB, trying to find a few spots that have got a little bit more to give. We'll do that with a cautious approach as the market keeps extending, and see what we look like in the next video review. So y'all have a great night, and I hope to see you in the chat room tomorrow. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.